Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm LadySmitan, and in today's video we are doing a speed build of the Tao house, as it's been called, because this house is going to belong to Cash Tao's sister. Cash Tao is a character in my City Living Let's Play, and he has a sister who is a bit older than him. She sort of raised him after their parents tragically passed away at quite a young age from eating pufferfish nigiri. Cash has a vendetta against the chef who prepared the nigiri, and he wants to get the restaurant that killed his parents shut down, so he has joined the food critic career, and that's like his backstory. Whereas his sister wanted to help people and save lives, so I've made her a doctor, and we will be meeting her in the next couple of episodes, but I wanted to have somewhere for her to live, and this isn't their family home. I'm going to make that at some point as well, and probably we will visit that in another episode, so like Cash can go visit where he grew up. But this is her house. She lives here with her husband and her 2 children. She has a little boy who, in this is built way before toddlers came out, so I might go in and edit it a bit and make it more suited to a toddler, because I want to play with toddlers more and I need some in my City Living Let's Play, so I might go in and edit that. But when I built this, it was made with a young boy in mind and a teenage daughter, so we will get into the bedrooms later and you will see those. I was quite happy with how this one turned out. It's a lot more, I'd say, sophisticated than my past builds. I felt like I'm sort of getting much better at like the architecture of buildings and stuff, which is quite cool, so I'm quite happy, and I will be doing more. And I'm super sorry that, well, one, that I'm saying and a lot, also that I haven't done many videos in a very long time. I've probably missed a whole month of uploading, and maybe some more, even more before that, I don't actually know, which is really bad, and I'm going to try fix that, and I say that in every episode, but it's really difficult with my current situation to always make videos. I often feel very guilty making videos, which I've said before, and right now I'm trying to set up my own business because I've been trying to find a job, which is very stressful and depressing, and not helped the anxiety and depression levels, must say, because it's not been going well. But instead of that, I'm going to set up my own business, and I've got sort of like support from like careers advisor people who are going to help me through with that sort of thing, and it's going to be doing sort of like small furniture pieces, so like small cabinets and things, painting them up, decorating them, selling them, and also homewares, because I do have a degree in illustration, so I will be doing like mugs and tote bags, coasters, placemats, all that kind of stuff. I've done it in the past. That was like one of my older jobs, so I know how sort of that works. I worked for a woman who did freelance, and I'm still in touch with her, so I'm going to get in touch with her again and ask her a bit more about that side of things. So anyway, that's enough about my life. Also, I didn't post a lot of videos because it was the holidays. It was Christmas, and before Christmas was my boyfriend's birthday, like literally just 5 days before Christmas was his birthday, so I was busy with that, and then there was New Year's, and then there was my birthday straight after New Year's, so lots of crazy celebration-y times, and there was lots of guests as well visiting my house, so I had to cater to that sort of thing. I say my house, I mean my parents' house. It was my like uncle and stuff from France, so I had to help out a lot with that, which was cool. It was fun. I got to play Santa for the first time for my little cousin, who is 6, I think, 5 or 6, and he had a great time, thought it was amazing, so that was cool. He probably will not believe in Santa by next year, so that sucks. But anyway, I should talk about the build and not about all of this stuff. Well, it's just exterior stuff, so it's not that exciting to talk about really, but this house is 3 bedrooms. I need to get it up actually. I am currently on my other PC on The Sims, so I can quickly get up in my gallery and have a sneak peek at the information. So here we go. It's named Medium Manor because I wanted alliteration and I'm terrible at names. I will get better at that hopefully. And it has 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It contains city living stuff, kids room stuff, get together, spa day, dine out, cool kitchen, movie hangouts, get to work, backyard stuff, perfect patio stuff, outdoor retreat stuff, and obviously base game stuff. So I just thought I'd clue you in and all that things. This was a house for me, so I was allowed to use whatever I wanted, whereas I've been doing request builds and other builds, so I have to cater to other people's levels of content, which is really fun. I like the challenge. There is another video I will be doing a voiceover of straight after this one, which is a request I did for Fluffy Bunny. And if you're listening, Fluffy Bunny, I am so sorry it's taken me this long to get it out, because you asked me like 4 weeks ago, I think, to do this build, and I did start it the very next day, but then, as I said, lots of guests, lots of stress and drama and blah blah blah. So going to get that done and posted in this next coming week as well. And if you've seen and you're familiar with my channel, Life of Riley is back finally. It took a lot of setting up, and City Living will be back, and I'm going to try and get more done and not feel guilty and do this because I want to do it for me and not worry about other people's opinions and judgment and all that stuff that I tend to do all the time. So yeah, I was quite happy with this house. I feel it looks kind of like sort of a little Simsy build style, which I suppose I do get a lot of inspiration from her builds, but I hope it doesn't look exactly like any of her builds. I doubt it will, because I'm not as good at building as she is. So pretty sure I will not have anything of her level, but I was quite happy, as I said, with how it turned out. I feel I did a very decent job for being quite a novice builder still, I'd say, and I'm happy with the colour schemes. I'm really happy with the interior. I've actually edited this house slightly as well for another family that I'm playing in the Life of Riley Let's Play. Sorry, my voice is going a bit weird. Which is the Abbott family, and we met them in the last episode. They are the parents of little Bradley Abbott, who is adorable, because he was my first test of toddlers, so I put them in this house because I really liked it and I wanted to play in it because I haven't yet. And I'm actually currently making Cash's sister and her family, so I also need to make his parents and then kill them, which is really horrible to say, but it's my storyline, so they need to be around for him to go visit at some point, because I'm having it as sort of he's not visited his sister in a long time because of she lives near their old home and he doesn't want to be in his old neighbourhood. That's why he's moved to the city, to get away from it all, because he had a really rough time after his parents passed away, and he did grow very close to his sister. She sort of like raised him along with their grandparents, who also have passed away, so I'll probably have to make them and also kill them off. He was very close to his grandmother, who passed away after his mum and dad died. She raised him with the sister, so he wants to be closer to his family, but he doesn't want to be close to where it all happened. And I also still need to make the restaurant, and I'm really bad at building, so I might have to just like ask someone else to build a restaurant or rob a restaurant off the gallery and edit it to suit my storyline, which is probably quite bad, but I'm really bad at that kind of commercial building stuff. I need to practice it more, but I need to have one soonish for my storyline. I say soonish, we're only 5 episodes in. I could wait, and I need to, you know, build up the rest of the thing. He needs to get higher up in his career, yada yada yada. So yeah, we're only 8 minutes in of like an 18-minute build and I'm out of practice, but I will continue. I will try my best to not be completely terrible at this stuff, and hopefully I'm sounding a lot happier in this video, because I feel I wasn't sounding too happy in my Life of Riley one. As I said, it's because a lot goes on in the background in my life and lots of stress, so I often don't sound super cheery. Like today I wasn't particularly cheery, but I sort of had a bowl of pasta, which is my favourite food, had a bit of a nap to recover because I've been really tired lately, because depression just makes you a knackered mess. And then I am now, I also made cupcakes for my boyfriend, so that's fun. That sort of like cheered me up a bit as well. And now I'm here doing voiceovers, and I'm going to play some Sims, and I'm going to feel like a million times better, and it's going to be fantastic and great and wonderful. So, a bit cheerier. Wanted to get these videos done for you guys out there, whoever is watching, because I have 60 subscribers now. Woohoo! Who knew? Well, obviously I did and YouTube did, but if you guys didn't know, yay! I did it! I have 60 subscribers, which is tiny compared to most people, but it's awesome to me. So hello to anyone who is actually listening out there. I'm very happy to have you as part of my little YouTube family. Oh, my voice keeps going really weird, I'm sorry. Whew! Oh, I should also mention this house costs 121,000 simoleons, well, slightly over that, which I suppose is quite expensive, and recently I had to do the request for Fluffy Bunny, which had to stay under 50,000 simoleons, which was actually more difficult than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be really easy, but to fit in all the requirements under that budget was actually kind of difficult. So I think I went over on that one, and it's not currently up on my gallery, so is this one currently up on my gallery? I should probably check that too. I am not doing a good job at this. Let me just quickly have a look if it will load, because my internet sucks, which is why uploads take forever. I did have Life of Riley ready, like, to upload on Friday. It's currently Sunday for me, but my internet is awful, so it took till like 1 a.m. last night to upload, which was awful. Very, very not good. So let me look. Yep, I haven't uploaded Fluffy Bunny's house, but I have uploaded Manor, and it's had 47 downloads. Cool. Thanks, guys. Oh, and 2 comments, which is cool. One is foreign, but it says super, so I'm guessing that's good. And someone says, "How beautiful, I love it," which is Chloe. Ah, thanks, Chloe. You're such a good friend. And let's just quickly go back to my library. So, the one for Fluffy Bunny I've called Modest Family. I will be uploading it later. I just need to fill in a description. And I did go over budget a little bit. So, it says 57,000, sorry. But that is because of the lot as well, like the plot of land that you buy messes up with the prices as well, which is a bit annoying. So you might need to go in and remove some items before you move your family in, but it was looking pretty barren, like, because of the budget. I couldn't put lots in, and that was a bit rubbish, and I didn't want to make it too small because it's for a growing family, so you need space for the Sims to live in. So I do apologise for for extra items, in that build, which I don't know why I'm talking about that one, because we're not even in it, but you will see it in a moment when I do that voiceover and editing and all that hoopla. I've also uploaded the 2 bedrooms in here separately from this house that we are currently actually watching the build of, because I edited them to suit a child sim girl and a baby toddler for the Abbott family one. I also need to edit some of the living room because Cash's family is originally Japanese, so there's lots of sort of like hints to Japanese culture and backgrounds, and just like little itty tidbits here and there, like some paintings, some sculptures, stuff like that. This was before I had vintage glamour stuff, so I actually wanted to add in that funny little lion, which might actually be Chinese and not Japanese. I'm very sorry, so we'll just say Asian and just cover it that way, which is like really bad of me, but I'm not clued up on everything. I did really badly in geography in my A-levels, so I don't know where all that stuff comes from, technically. So I apologise for any offence. But yeah, so there's that sort of stuff all throughout. So for the Abbott family, I'm going to have to take that out because they are not from Japanese descent. In fact, the wife and young daughter are both ginger and very pale, so very much not Japanese origin there. Probably more Viking and Celtic and all that stuff. And what was I thinking? Oh, I lost my train of thought, but it's okay because I only have to talk for a further, I can't even count now, 5 minutes, under 5 minutes, that's cool. And then screenshots and stuff, and yay, fun times. You don't have to listen to me anymore, if you even did listen to me. Some people might mute me and just like listen to music or something, which is cool. Teen girl's room, very colourful, because now I'm talking about build. Woo! Very colourful, bright. I liked the colour scheme. I really like this room. I will upload it to the gallery as well properly in a minute because it's sitting in my personal library right now. I wanted it to sort of like, she's quite edgy and punky and maybe a bit rebellious from her parents, and she spends a lot of time in there, so I wanted it to be like cozy for her. And she's got her own ensuite bathroom because she's a little bit spoiled. I even put above her door like the little skull with the bow picture that you can get in the wall decorations bit, because I thought, like, you know, that's quite a teenage thing to have when you're quite a young teenager. You might often like put posters and stuff on your wall, or like keep out signs and all that kind of thing. Parents' bedroom, a lot more calming, traditional, very nice yellow and green sort of colour scheme going on in this room, because I felt like, you know, jade, green, nice colour, calming, relaxing. Little boy's room is red and blue because, you know, colourful little kid room, and he's sort of nerdy and into science and stuff, so he's got like his little planet mobile and that kind of thing, and he's got robots and stuff in there. I mean, the hallway is probably quite tiny, and some people probably don't like that design, but the entrance hallway I mean, but like, does it need to be massive? Your Sims literally like walk in, walk past all the items because none of them you can interact with, and then they're in like the living room or the dining room, which I quite like the layout. I do enjoy the layout. The office space is for, I think, the mum. Was it going to be the mum or was it going to be the dad? I think maybe it was a shared office space because she's a doctor, so she'll need to do like some files and stuff at home, and then he's going to be in the business, so he's not going to be super high up in the business career, but he's like high up enough that they've got like a nice house and they're quite happy, living comfortably. She's worked really hard her whole life because she really wants to save people's lives after witnessing her parents passing away. It sort of like struck a chord with her that like human life, you know, it's unpredictable, and there are people out there who are trained to like help in these emergency situations, and she wanted to be one of them. So I don't think she's actually quite a doctor yet. I'd say she's probably a nurse, whilst he's like sort of like, her husband's going up in the business career, and then the kids, as I say, she's sort of like edgy, a bit more into her music, but sort of like punkish, bright colours though. She's not like gothy or anything. I suppose she could be a neo-goth, which is very colourful still, but she's more like punky music, that kind of thing. And she loves visiting her uncle in the city because obviously the city's very vibrant, full of musicians and all that kind of stuff, and probably see her busking quite a bit and all that kind of thing. It'll be quite cool. And then the little boy, as I've said, is quite nerdy. He sort of looks up to his mum and dad, but he doesn't know what he wants to be because his dad deals with numbers and he loves maths, but then his mum is like science and all that kind of stuff, so that's really cool, and he wants to help with that. So, well, he wants to be, he's interested in all that kind of thing. So he hasn't quite decided what he's going to do. The kitchen is quite plain colours. It's probably a little bit dark for some people, but I was kind of thinking that like she doesn't like cooking very much, and neither does he, but obviously they need to have a kitchen to feed the family, so the kitchen's a little bit of like the grey area of the house, because after what happened to her family, she's just sort of not massive on cooking and things like that. She had to cook a lot for her little brother as well when her grandma was busy, so she's just like meh on the whole cooking thing. She's too busy for that. She's got too much going on, too many more important things. So it's just like the grey room that they don't spend much time in. But it's a fancy house. Well, fancy-ish house, so they need a fancy-ish kitchen as well. Blah, 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 blah. And I think we're actually coming near the end of the video. Maybe? Maybe I've timed this wrong. I might have timed this really wrong. But I'll keep talking anyway until I see screenshots, and then I know that I'm towards the end. So that's what we're going to do. I'll also upload the edited version of the two kids' rooms, so the toddler's bedroom and the little girl's bedroom from the Abbott family house, if people are interested in like switching them because they want to use this house but they want it for toddlers and for little kids rather than, or for a toddler and a teen, or for, you know, like two little kids, so like a little boy's room and a little girl's room, that kind of thing. I will try and remember to do that shortly. I also need to upload the Worthington family, the Cartwright family, the new Abbott family, and some other stuff. Got a lot I need to remember to do, because when my computer broke and I lost my Life of Riley save, I hadn't uploaded the Worthington family to my gallery, like the one that you guys can access, so I couldn't actually get her back, which really worried me. But luckily my boyfriend's computer had saves on from when I was first setting up. I was like doing some playtesting stuff on his one, so I was managed to get the save from there, which had the family in, didn't have the house in. No one had like family connections except for Olivia, Evan, Derek and Riley. They were all connected, but all the other stuff I'd done in the background, setting up lots of characters you hadn't even met yet, none of them knew each other. None of them, some of them don't even exist still. I've got to remake the Vela family, which is going to be tough because they're actually in a video and I've got to remake them from scratch, but I'll fix that. I'll get around it. It'll be fine. All will be well. So I need to upload all those to the gallery so I do not lose them again, because that was really upsetting and frustrating, and then in future it will be much easier to put it all back together if things go horribly wrong, which, let's face it, life doesn't always go to plan, so could easily go very horribly wrong. Did I make the kitchen colourful? I thought I'd left it dark and grey. Maybe I didn't. Nope, no, it's going back to grey. I guess I tried for a small amount of time to make it colourful and it just wasn't working with the more traditional sort of colour schemes of the rest of the house. There's another downstairs bathroom because I always put extra bathrooms in. Sims take a trillion million years to get ready in the morning, and when you've got 4 of them living in one house and they all need to shower and eat and use the toilet before they go to school and work and stuff, it's just crazy trying to get it all done. So did my best to sort that out. Did I miss painting walls? I don't think so. I think they're all painted. They're just slightly down, so I can't tell if that wall by the shower is painted. I often forget to do that, which is bad. No, we're good, it's painted. Don't know what I was doing there. I was going to separate it so people could use the shower and the bath at the same time or something, but it didn't. Then I thought, well, it's not going to rework, is it? So didn't bother with that. Yeah, so just lots of little decor pieces going in, little decorations here and there. This voiceover isn't the best. I will get better in the future, hopefully. But yeah, I tried to keep things like in certain areas more traditional, and then the teenage girl's got a modern bathroom because I imagine she's a bit spoiled, so she'd have sort of, you know, badgered her parents into getting her a better one. Oh, that went a bit grainy and pixely, that was weird. Maybe a bit of problem rendering. If you guys saw that, I apologise. If not, it was just me. And you think I'm nuts for mentioning anything that isn't grainy. But yeah, I find sometimes when in rendering it does weird stuff when you're watching it back, and then it doesn't actually do it when you've put it out on the internet. So someone left a comment on one of my videos about how I need to like zoom in more on what I'm working on so people can see it more, especially with apartments, and I've been trying to remember to do that. So if it seems better and you guys like me zooming in on things more, I will keep doing that in the future if I remember. But I probably should just mention that for apartment videos if I remember to do it. And I've got a vintage apartment to upload as well, which is coming up after, like, well, I've got to do this one, and then there's the Fluffy Bunny recording, and then I'll be doing the vintage glamour apartment that I've done, which is sort of like my modern take on vintage glamour. So it's got vintage glamour furniture, vintage glamour pieces, but in more modern colours and sort of industrial themes scattered in there. So hopefully you guys like that. And I could, yep, wait, pause for a moment there, I didn't know what was going on. Oh yeah, I'm doing the garden, and maybe that's the end of the video. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I edited this one. It's just been sitting on my computer because I'm lame and I didn't get to it sooner. But yeah, just a simple garden. There's the jungle gym thing, the monkey bar's not jungle gym, with kids in the back. There's lots of plants because, you know, plants are nice. I like plants. Lots of little places you can grow your own stuff if you wanted to. I think I put like maybe random plants in there, or maybe I don't. I can't remember. So just lots of nice little simple landscaping going on to make it look a little bit more loved and looked after and homely. Like, they might not do their garden, they might have a gardener, but you know, still it's looked after. They do care about that space, they do want to spend time there together as a family when they get time together. That went all grainy and weird again. If it did that for you, I don't know why that is, so I'll hopefully be able to fix that at some point, because that was annoying and weird. Yep, and we're coming up to the end of the video now. This will be screenshots and stuff about to happen, and if you guys liked this video and rambling, please like leave a comment or a like and let me know what you think. And if you're new and you want to see more craziness and fun and hear me jibber jabber and more builds, then please subscribe. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys are having a fantabulous day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!